Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. Well, the day has finally arrived. The day that I can announce that I'm finally finished with this 65 GTO. So without further ado, here she is. Let's take a look at her. Spot, you watch from afar. So the paint and the clear came out pretty decent this time. Not my best work, not my worst work, but it definitely came out better than the last time. So the bodywork, let me remove this hood. The bodywork, you can see there's no visible seams. I had to add that roof in. And back here, you would not be able to tell that that roof is actually glued into place. I am very happy with the bodywork. Okay, let's take a look at the engine. So I went box stock. I didn't wire it. The only detail that's really in there is paint detail. Turn this light on. So on these valve covers here, my reference photo showed that you could either run these humps forward or rearward. Different reference photos showed different configurations. Now, I put mine rearward because most of the photos I looked at, cars from Barrett, Jackson, and Mecum had them rearward. I also shaved the scripts off. And the reason why I shaved them off was that when you had both valve covers rearward, one was upside down. So the scripts look like this. They were inverted triangles, kinda. And one was upside down. So I just removed them and I used Molotow chrome pen and painted them back up. Alright, so you remember that interior I showed on that short not very long ago, and I said it's probably the fuggliest interior on the planet? Well, you know what? I changed my mind. It kind of works. I'm not disappointed in it at all. So it kind of works now that this car's together. So the rear bumper and filler panel, you know, you could see there's a little bit of a gap there. There was nothing I can do about that. It doesn't want to fit properly, and that's just the way it is. The tail lights are a little bit small for the openings. That's fine. I used Tamiya panel liner to add some contrast to the filler panel. Jelly roll pen for the backup lights. Michigan license plate, of course. The windshield and rear window trim is Sharpie. I used the water slide decals for the Pontiac Insignia, and I used some microsol because I did not sand them off. I did not sand any of the scripts and stuff or the insignias off the body. So basically I just used microsol and let the water slide just melt to it. Same thing with the GTOs back here and then up here. Now there was an area that I burnt through here, and I didn't see that until later, and I'm glad it's not worse. There's only one spot, and it's right here on this belt line, I guess. And I could take my fine liner and I can touch that up. Not a big deal. I also used Tamiya panel liner in the grill. It's not very noticeable in the grill, but at least I don't think so. Let me turn this light back off. Everything's so shiny. I painted the headlights white instead of leaving them chrome. It's one of those things. I dislike molded in headlights as much as I dislike molded in exhausts. I see the windshield is falling down. That's great. Here's the underside chassis. Again, you had your molded in exhaust, your molded in suspension, and basically the only detail I did was I painted the exhaust. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad to be finished with it as well. This was part of that buddy build that I did with Mike over at Mike's Model Shop, so I'm kind of happy that I'm finished with it. I can put it on the shelf and I can get to the other builds and start on the Pro Street build and, you know, carry on. Alright guys, that's about all I got for this. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching my videos. Thanks for watching.